Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am sitting here going to attempt to record even though I don't feel like it. I don't want to, just have a video about how stressed out I am, so I'm going to try to think of something to talk about. But it's so hot in Derek's apartment, and it's nice and cool out here, and it's the right lighting. There's no sunshine bothering me, and it's not pitch black. I recorded, I think it was last night or the night before, and it was so dark at the end that you couldn't see me at all. It was really kind of funny, but I couldn't upload that. It was so dark. And it's always noisy, and there's always people around, but I don't care. I need to record, and there's really no place to do it inside Derek's, unless he would be gone. Then I would sit at his computer and use his little office space. But he's working. My mother's watching Jack Hanna. There's a channel on one of Derek's channels that's just Jack Hanna and all the animals, so she likes that. Other than that, stuff is just dragging. No furniture. Talked to them again today. Still in storage. No clue when there's going to be a truck taking my stuff out of storage and coming here. It's over 2 weeks. This is a Monday that I'm recording. In a few days, on Thursday, it will be 3 weeks that my stuff has been in storage. Very discouraged about that. And obviously I have to hold out until it comes, but it's just really hard. Even if I knew a date, I would be happy, but they have no clue. Sucks. And my mother got a Jerry chair delivered today. We asked for that as soon as she got in the hospice program. It's a wheelchair, but that it can recline and the feet can go up. And they didn't have any in stock. They said as soon as they got one, they would let us know. They called Friday. They said they had one. They would be delivering it today, and it came, and I am having them pick it up tomorrow and taking it away. I really should have sent it with the guy when he delivered it, because I knew this isn't going to work for my mother. It's for a giant, and my mother is like a toddler compared to that chair. It's way too deep, and the whole reason she wants a chair is so she can sit upright. And it's the highest it goes is at a recline, and it is so deep, and the seat goes like this. And so she would be miserable. I'd have to have every pillow in the house behind her, and the chair itself is high, almost impossible for her to get in. And then the only way we can put the feet up is if she reclines back. So that's no good. I thought she'd be able to, sit upright in that chair and have her feet up and maybe recline a little bit if she wanted to take a nap or something. So I'm so sad that didn't work out. So she doesn't have that, and there's no room for that huge chair. I mean, I would have tried to make room if it worked for her. I would have done anything to be able to keep it, but it's not going to work for her, so I want it out of here ASAP. Yesterday, Skylar and I went out, Sunday. I wanted to take a ride to Goodwill. I know Goodwill is not going to be my store for shopping for things like jeans to cut to sell for quilt blocks, because they're pricey. Now, I was surprised they were not as bad as some Goodwills that I've seen. I watch a lot of people who buy to resell, and there's a lot of stores that have gone up on the prices. The Goodwill here is $5.99 for a pair of jeans, but that's too much in order to cut them. And but on Sundays is their tag sale, and yesterday would have been the green tag sale, and I saw some jeans that had a green tag, but I didn't want to make Skylar wait. I just wanted to go in there and walk around with her. So next Sunday I will go and I will see what color tag is on sale, and it's half price, so that would bring it down to $3 for a pair of jeans. Now if I could get some men's jeans in a big size, it will be fun to see what I can get for quilt blocks. And I don't know if I would just put those on eBay. Probably. Unless I could stock up. I have yet to find a good price for wholesale denim. Looked like an animal just fell out of that tree. I'm thinking it was a leaf, but out of the side of my eye. It looked like a bird or something. I just have never found a good price on denim, and I like the jeans because they're worn, so the fabric is soft. But you got to get just the right jeans. I don't want something too worn. But it'll be fun. I'd like to think it's fun, but right now I'm so tired with everything else that's going on that I'm having a hard time to enjoy anything. I did end up having a sale this weekend, which I had told my peeps that I didn't think it was going to happen. I was scheduling it for Thursday. That was completely out of the question. And Friday I thought about it, and then Saturday I ended up, getting some stuff up for the sale and sold a decent amount of stuff. Almost sold out, and actually sold out of everything that was already cut and ready, so that was good. I still have some bolts of fabric that I was selling prints of that I will be putting on eBay. I don't know exactly when, maybe after this video. Go check it out. It's called Scandi Style is the name of the print, and it's pretty cool. I like it, and there's 6 prints in that little curated group that I put together, and you can get in 1-yard cuts or half-yard cuts. So go check out my eBay. Link is always in the description of this video. And I packed the orders today, but I will not be bringing them to the post office until tomorrow because I had a lot going on. My mother has a new injury, which I'm very unhappy about, and it's pretty much, my fault. I could have prevented it. Her walker, I think I've mentioned this before, on the inside of the legs, it's a walker on wheels with a seat, that kind of thing. She calls it her stroller. There's like some bolts that stick out, and a long time ago we wrapped up one leg because she tended to hit that leg on that. But then in Maine, she hit the other side, and she's been wanting me to wrap that leg up. And, I just don't know why. It was an easy task. It took me all of 5 minutes, but I didn't get around to it. Yesterday, I had her up, and then I was trying to put her back to bed. She was ready to fall. I called for Derek. He came. He was able to pick her up, but when he tried to turn her to get her to the bed, she scraped her leg against that bolt and just bled like there was a gunshot. You know what I mean? It was all over Derek's rug. I was able to get all that out. And it was a Sunday. I hated to call a nurse to come out, but I was, I'm worried about it being a wound. So the first thing I did was just put a lot of pressure, and then I wrapped it, and, we got her in bed, and I said, I'm going to just let that, try to stop bleeding, and then I'll clean it and bandage it. So while I was waiting, I took care of the rug and got that all clean, and then her leg, they gave me a basket full of stuff for wounds, and so I did the best that I could. But then I did call them today and ask if a nurse could come out today instead of tomorrow, but they said we will send an extra nurse visit out today for that. And she came. The wound looked good. I did a good job. But it is just really, really sad that had to happen. But the walker is all wrapped up now, and I just feel really, really guilty. Other than that, my mother's, still a tough cookie, to say the least. There are good moments, but the not so good moments and the horrible memories, it just makes it hard to just ever relax with her, because I'm always, just so worried. And that reminds me, and I'm going to tell you about what I'm going to do for my Growing Up Crazy channel. So you can go subscribe. I wish I had time to record a video for that tonight. I don't know if I will before it gets dark. But I have been looking up highly sensitive people. I'm obviously one. Now, most people might think that just means highly sensitive, just a crybaby, you gotta have everything your way, and you don't like this, you don't like that. But it's more than that. It's those things, pretty much, but it's more than that. And it absolutely fits in with being the daughter of a narcissistic mother, or anybody who's been in a long-term narcissistic relationship, especially as a child, because you are groomed, and it pretty much stops what you could have been. So I'm a highly sensitive person, and it's interesting to me. So on that channel, I would like to go through the signs. It's not a disorder. I thought it was a disorder, but because there's like 15 to 20%, I didn't realize this, but if there's a higher percentage of people who have it, it's a trait. It's not a disorder. So I'm sure I have many disorders. That just happens to be a trait. And what I loved about it is everything that I've read so far or watched. I haven't really watched much videos. I like to read about something first, but I know there's plenty of videos. It says that it helps if you understand it for yourself. For myself, it helps if I really understand it, so I can learn how to live with it and to do things that will work best for me. And one of the things is any kind of interaction at all that is like, just makes me uncomfortable, like comments and that kind of online social activity. That is all because I'm a highly sensitive person. If somebody says something sad that happened to them, I feel it so incredibly deeply that it can wipe me out. So and I always thought everybody feels that way, but obviously not, because other people are really good with comments and can just overlook things or not take things so seriously. I take things seriously, especially the things that I find are sad. And so it explains, it makes me realize, I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say, but it makes me understand that that's why I'm like that with comments. So I don't know, maybe you'll find it interesting. And again, even if you're not highly sensitive, maybe you know somebody who is. And maybe if I read those steps or the signs or the traits or whatever, I don't know, maybe it'll help you in some way, and maybe you can help your person. If you have a highly sensitive person, you can help them by educating them, or just by, knowing what to expect. So I guess I'm going to sign off now and get this off my camera. I have 3 cameras. One, the screen doesn't work anymore, but I can still use it to charge batteries and stuff. And the other 2 are starting to have issues, but I also need new cards. So I'm in a camera slump, and I need to get some new memory cards. I think that's probably my problem. So I'm going to go upload this and get this card clean, and if it doesn't get dark yet, maybe I'll come out and do my growing up crazy. If it does get dark, maybe I'll just do it later and try to find a quiet spot here in the apartment and record, because I would like to talk about that. Oh, and that channel is monetized. It got monetized yesterday. I think it was only 4 days. Yes, 4 days it took to get my watch time back up to 4,000 hours. And you guys did that for me. Thank you very much. I should be thanking on that channel, and I will. But I know it's my, my subscribers from here that are going over there to watch. And so go subscribe over there too. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.